Good morning, students.
Morning,
Morning,
Miss.
Miss.
Morning, Miss.
How are you today?
Morning, Miss.
Fine, Miss. How about you?
I'm good, Miss.
Fine,
How about
Miss.
you?
Thank you. How about you, Miss?
Thank you. I think before we start our lesson, I want to Juita to lead our pray to start our lesson. Juita, please.
Okay, Miss. So, friends, I will take the prayer. Let's pray together. Pray finish.
Thank you, Juita. Okay, now I want to check your attendance. Listen to me, right? Anggita Bella,
Yes, Miss. Present, Miss.
Dinda Rizkiana,
Present, Miss.
Ira Yudhistira,
Present, Miss.
Juita Rodearni,
Present, Miss.
Sela Milenia,
Present, Miss.
Sri Wahyuni Patricia.
Present, Miss.
Oh, you are so diligent. All of you are present in our class today. Thank you for your attendance, for your coming to my class. And now we start our lesson. Our topic today is about infinitive. But before I explain you our material, I want to give you some pictures and you can see this picture. What do you see in this picture?
Someone study, someone eat, and someone run, Miss.
Yes, Miss. Someone study, someone eat, and run.
Yes, good. Thank you. In this picture, there is someone study, eat, and run. No? I want to ask you what we call them, what we call study, what we call eat, what we call run. Is it adjective, is it noun, or is it verb?
Verb, Miss.
Verb,
Miss.
Verb,
Miss.
Miss.
Verb,
Good.
Miss.
Good, good. Thank you. Yes, study is verb, eat is verb, and run is verb. Now, we know that these activities we always do this activity in our life, right? Like every night you always study, you always work your homework, every morning you always eat, every night you always eat, and sometimes you do some workout like run, fitness, or anything else. I want to know why we do this activity, why we must study, why we must eat, why we must work out or run. Sela, do you know the reason why we must study? Why we must eat, I think.
Hello, Miss. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can.
I think we must eat to be full, Miss.
Okay, good. Dinda, why we must study?
We have to study to be a clever student, Miss. To add our knowledge, so that's why we need to study, Miss.
I think you are a clever student. You must study every night. And Patricia, I want to know why we must run, because I see you are a sporty girl.
Miss, I think we must run and work out to keep our body healthy, Miss.
Good. Yes, all of you are good. We must study to be clever. We eat to be full. We run to be healthy. It means that we must have a reason to do something, right? Like infinitive
Yes,
verb.
Miss.
Like infinitive verb. We use infinitive verb to say why someone does something. That's why today we will discuss about infinitive. Okay, I will start the definition. Infinitive. There are two infinitive. The first is bare infinitive and the second is to infinitive. The first is bare infinitive is base verb or verb 1. And to infinitives is a basic verb that starts with the word to and usually function as a regular noun or verb that can be followed by an object. The form is to plus verb 1. There are some use of bare infinitive or verb 1. The first is after modals. For examples, she will call you. The modals is will. And then after modal, we must put bare infinitive. The verb 1 is called. And then after a certain base verb, like let or make or help, after that, we must put the object and the verb 1. For example, his father made him go. Okay, made is the past verb and him is object and the verb 1 is go. And then would rather had rather plus verb 1. For example, he would rather stay at home. You can see after would rather we must put the verb 1, stay. That's why after rather we must put the verb 1, the bare infinitive, and then after the verb related to the sense like watch, listen, observe, notice, and then we must put the object and the verb 1 like see, hear, smell, and plus object plus verb 1. For example, I see you run at the park. I see you run at the park. After sense, see, because we see by our eyes, right? And then plus object, you as an object and run as a verb 1, as a bare infinitive. And then after the bare infinitive, we move to the to infinitive, to plus verb 1. There are some use of to infinitive. The first is subject of sentence. For example, to swim is a good exercise. To swim as a subject in the sentence. And then subjective complement. I am to clean my room now. I am to clean my room now. In the sentence, the to infinitive is to clean, and next is complement to verb. To complete the verb after, for example, promise to see him at the cafeteria. After promise, we must put the to see and the objective complement. For example, I order you to leave my sister. After object, we must put the to infinitive, like to live, and to state the purpose. He studies hard to become clever. It means that in this sentence, the purpose why he study hard is to be clever, and then the object to preposition. For example, he is about to go to New Zealand. And then after adjective, you can see the example. She is happy to receive the gift. Where is the adjective? The adjective is happy. That's why after happy, we must put to receive. And then after question mark. After question mark, like what or when. And for example, he tells me what to do. This is the question mark. And after the question mark, we put to infinitive. We must put to infinitive to do. So that's why he tells me what to do. And after ordinal numbers. Okay? Do you got what I say? Do you understand?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Just to make sure, we move to the exercise. You can see this exercise, read this exercise, and discuss the answer with your partners. I will make you in a group. Anggita
Yes, Miss.
with Dinda Rizkyana,
Okay, Miss.
Patricia with Juwita, and Sela with Ira.
Okay, Miss.
Now you see this exercise and discuss the answer with your partner. I will ask you. Finish?
Not yet, Miss. Wait a moment, please.
Okay. Okay, finish.
Finish, Miss.
Just 3 questions. I want to Anggita to answer this exercise based on your discussion with your partner. What is the answer?
Miss. Okay. First, you had bed. better blank blank this course since this is the best course in the university. The C to enroll.
Number 2.
Next, next. Number 2, if people have to pay cash to buy an expensive condominium, nobody can afford buying it. The answer is C, to buy. And the last, my teacher made me the history project in a week. I think the answer is A, to do. Is it
Yes.
correct, Miss?
Thank you, Gita. Yes,
Yes,
the answer is true. Number 1, you had better to enroll this course since this is the best course in this university. Why C, Miss? Because after, like I said you before, there is had better in the sentence. After had better, we must put to infinitive. That's why the answer is to enroll. And the second is, if people have to pay cash to buy an expensive condominium, nobody can afford to buy it. Why to buy, Miss? Because there is afford. For your information, if you see afford in a sentence, it must be followed by to infinitive. For the next, when you see another question, you must remember afford is followed by to infinitive. And number 3 is, my teacher made me to do the history project in a week. Like I explained, there is made. Made is after certain past verb like let, make, help, right? That's why after made, we follow by object and it followed by the to infinitive. So the answer is to do. My teacher made me to do the history project in a week. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, Miss.
Yes,
Yes,
Miss.
Okay, thank you. And the next is this. You can read this exercise and I will ask you again.
Pardon, Miss, with the same group, Miss.
Yes, Dinda, with the same group. You still with Anggita and
Okay, thank you.
finish.
Miss, Miss.
I hear Sela's voice. For Sela, please answer this question based on your
Okay,
group
Miss.
discussion.
Based our based on our group discussion, number 1 is his name is not easy to remember. Number 2, he waited to buy a movie ticket. Number 3, the doctor encouraged his patients to eat healthy food. Number 4, my house is easy to find. And number 5, it is fun to surf the net for more information. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Sela. Very good. The first is, his name is not easy to remember. The answer is to remember. Why is to remember? Because there is adjective before the infinitive. So the adjective will followed by to infinitive. That's why the answer is to remember. The second, he waited to buy a movie ticket. The third, the doctor encouraged his patient to eat healthy food. And the fourth, my house is easy to find. Same with the number 1, there is adjective in the sentence. It must be followed by to infinitive. And the last is, it is fun surf the net for more information. All of your answer is very good, Sela. Thank you. And the last is this. You can see this this exercise, and I will ask you. Can we start? Have you finished class? Hello, can you hear my voice?
Yes, Miss.
Yes,
Hello.
Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Have you finished?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss, I can hear your.
Now it's Juwita's group. I want Juwita to answer my question.
Okay, Miss. So, the first sentence, direct sentence, I mean, my mother made me keep my room tidy. And the second answer, I wanted him to tell me the news. Is it correct, Miss?
Yes, thank you. All of your answer is correct. My mother made me to keep my room tidy. It's not correct because the answer is, my mother made me keep my room tidy. After made will follow by object, and it must followed by verb 1. Like I said you, this is made. This is made. The past verb. After that, we must put the verb 1, the base verb. That's why keep. not to keep. And the second is I want that he tell me the news. The answer is I want him to tell me the news. Thank you, Juita. Your answer is correct. Very good. I think all of you are understand about this lesson. Is it true? Do you understand?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Before we close our class today, I want some of you to make a conclusion from our lesson today. Dinda, where is Dinda? Dinda, please give me a conclusion.
Okay, Miss. So today we are already learned about infinitive. So infinitive itself have two types. The first is bare infinitive, and then the second one is to infinitive. So bare infinitive means that it is the base verb or the verb one, and then the to infinitive means that there's an addition of the articles to, and then it also has a function. For regular sentence means, right? It must be followed by an object, and also in divided the place of use, the use of the base infinitive and then to infinitive, there are already some term that you already mentioned. I think that's all, Miss.
Very good. Yes. I think you must read this material at home and repeat the exercise and the question so that you more understand about this material. And I think you have understand this material and we can close our meeting. But before we close, I want to Juita to lead the prayer so we can go home.
Yes, Miss. Is it my voice clear enough?
Yes, Juita.
Yes, Ju.
Okay, Miss and friends. Before we close this meeting, we take the prayer. Prayer begin. Prayer finish.
Thank you, Juita. Thank you, students, for your coming, and thanks for your attention. See you.
Thank
See you,
you.
Miss. See you,
Thank you and
Miss.
see you, Miss.